Hey, non-existent audience, I'm back with part two of my game collection. Hold on, I got a yawn. Sorry, I know, professional. I should have muted, but that's too much work. Uh, yeah. Oh, whoops. So I didn't finish. Well, I was planning on doing. Oh my god, I keep peeking. I was planning on doing a part two, anyways, but I didn't finish all I wanted to do. Uh, last part. So I'm gonna go through all my handhelds plus some others, and if I have time, I want to do my GameCube games, and then part three will be all my Xbox games because I have way too many of those, like original 360 one. But yeah, yeah. So that I don't know when that will be done because that will. Oh my god, it'll take forever to take all the pictures. Oh yeah, and all the pitch. It's still the crappy quality pictures from just like the other ones because my camera is shit and I need to get a new one. But who knows when that will happen? I have a procrastination problem. Oh my god, I keep yawning. Ugh. Oh, that's gonna get annoying. Hold on, I need water. I know, great start already. I'm such a professional. So yeah, this is part two. I'm gonna go through all the handhelds and go through what else I can, and then uh my god, I'm already failing at the start. Oh my god. Let's just get into it because before I fail even more. So PSP games. Actually, I got most of my PSP stuff at the same time when I bought my PSP at a garage sale. Um there is a problem with my PSP though, is that it can't hold a charge. So when I play it has to be plugged in with the charger. But I paid like what, like maybe it was like 40 for the PSP and then a bunch of games and even some DVD, those PSP DVD things, which I don't have on this because I don't really care. But yeah, so this one isn't one of those ones that were in the that came with it because there was only like I don't have very many PSP games, and there was like two that I didn't get from the garage sale, and this is one of them. Sonic Rivals 2. I know, picture is shit, but we'll go. We got what we got. Uh, oh shit! I just realized I forgot the drive. Shit. Oh my god. Hold on. I'll be right back. Give me a second. I just realized something. I'm dumb. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Uh, I need to get a be right back screen. I know, I need to make one. Gotta get some in my eye now. This is off to a great start already. Hey, you're here. Sorry, I went away for a second. I don't know if you were here for that or not. Uh, yeah, Sonic Rivals 2. You know, I didn't play a whole lot of this game, but just I felt kind of disappointed, and I don't even remember why. Maybe I should try playing it again. But yeah, Sonic Rivals 2. Uh, Again, I haven't really played this one. I played it a bit, and then I didn't like it. I don't remember what I didn't like about it. I honestly don't. So I maybe I should play it again. I know I don't have much to say about this one, but yeah, this is like I know you just got here. I'm like I'm doing terrible. I'm sorry. Uh, okay. Next game, Persona 2: Innocent Sin, the first of the Persona 2s. Uh, well, this would be the technically the remake because the original never actually came out in the U.S. but the PSP remake did, and this is the other one that I bought. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. I in my last part, I don't know if you saw, but I have the Eternal Punishment 2, which is the PlayStation one, the one that actually came out in the U.S. Yeah, so I bought the actually I bought Eternal Punishment, and then I learned that Innocent Sin was a thing, and I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get this, and I did, and I was gonna, so I stopped playing Eternal Punishment to play this one, and uh, I got through a lot of it, but then I'll admit I fucking rage quit. uh, One of the last few dungeons, there's a part where like I could not figure out where to go, and it was such a pain in the ass because you kept falling through the fucking floor, and it made me rage. It really did. And then I'm like using up all my items, and it was such a pain in the ass. And so I never actually got to finish it, despite the fact that I loved the game. Uh, and then maybe I should try going back to it, but I feel like I'm just gonna forget everything if I do. Like I would have forgot everything, and then I would have to restart. And I don't want to restart it because it's a long game. You know, uh, maybe uh, uh sorry, May, I don't know. Maybe once I figure out how to stream a PSP, maybe I'll play it again. I don't know, but yeah, Persona games are long, and I don't want to. I don't want to replay. Oh, I kind of do, and I kind of don't. But it's it's still it's still really good. It's the 3 is the one where the social links came in. So uh, the original couple did not have them. They were kind of more just like a normal RPG. They were still good, and it was still fun. So I never actually finished Eternal Punishment because I never finished this one. Again, I want to go back and finish them, but Netsoft. This is the now these are the ones. The Nets couple are the ones that came with the PSP that I bought at the garage sale. Uh, Kingdom Hearts: Birth by Sleep, which really good game. Again, another one I rage quit on, and I don't rage quit very often. But these last 2 games have been like, they were they were such a pain in the ass, dude. The final bosses for these characters are so fucking hard. Like I beat oh god, what's his name? Terra or something like that. I'm so bad with names. I can remember most things about a game or a show or something, but I can never remember characters' names. Uh, yeah, so I beat his story. I rage quit on the God. I don't the Rotz's kind of looking guy. I rage quit on that one because I could not beat his fucking final boss for the life of me. and I never played the other girl, which I think her name was Aqua. So I never finished it. Though I did actually, I bought the Kingdom Hearts pack for the Xbox, so I'll probably end up replaying it on the Xbox and on the PSP, because the PSP is kind of be honest, for a handheld. I mean, it's definitely not bad, but again, I said earlier that my PSP can't hold a charge, so I had to like play it while plugged in uh, with the charger, which kind of makes it. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is really good. I played 1 and 2. I played this one that I never finished yet, but yeah, they were really fun. I played a I played them for I played oh my god, sorry. My mouth is just fucking dying today. But yeah, they're pretty good. Although the combat uh I feel like it's both good and bad at the same time, because you're kind of hitting just one button for a lot of it. It's kind of like I guess maybe like the Werehog and Sonic Unleashed kind of. But it's like it's much better, and I'm just playing this bad. But it's a much better. Again, Kingdom Hearts is still fun. I still enjoyed it, even if it is Disney, because Disney, such a great company, amazing. It's such a great. Now, Nets. These are the ones I actually never played. This is like it's this the Cydia 12. Honestly, I don't. I honestly I know absolutely nothing about this game. It's all I know is that it's final. I think it's a Final Fantasy spinoff. Yeah, it's a final. It's definitely a Final Fantasy spinoff. I know Tifa's in this actually. Uh, she's yeah. It's also funny that Kingdom Hearts is also a Final Fantasy spinoff. Now that I think about it. Yeah. Again, I've never played this game. The only game of Final Fantasy I played, not counting Kingdom Hearts, is 7, and I didn't complete that. Again, God, I used to be so good at completing games, and now sometimes, especially with RPGs, although I didn't finish 7 because I think another game came out, and then I just never went back to it. I do want to finish 7. 7 was great. Great. It was a had a different kind of RPG mechanic than normal RPGs, and I kind of like that. It's kind of a bit different, but yeah, I know this is one of the games that I got with my PSP. Haven't played it, know nothing about it. This is another one. Came with the PSP. Datser. Uh, Again, I know nothing about it. It came in this little sleeve thing, in not a case. Uh, I know it's a spinoff of Jack and Datser. Oh, it says not for resale on it. I don't know what that means. This is like a special. Whoops. Which I apologize for the not for resale, because I did buy it. I didn't. I did. I'm not the one who resold it. I bought it, so technically, I didn't. You know, Actually, I know nothing about this one. Actually, the fact that it says not for resale makes me think it's like special in a way, but I don't know how it's special. Because I never played this one. And then another one that came with it, Crisis Core. Final Fantasy 7. Another one I haven't played that came with the PSP. It's the events leading up to Final Fantasy 7 are revealed. So I guess it's a prequel to Final Fantasy 7 based on the back, or maybe it's never heard of that one. Do you mean like Crisis Core or Datster? I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to chat, but yeah. So I think it's a prequel. I never actually played it. I didn't play a lot of my PSP games because they weren't. I didn't really like. They weren't interesting to me. Because especially when I got this, I wasn't into Final Fantasy. So, Crisis Core, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's a prequel for the PSP. Yeah, I wasn't into Final Fantasy. Like, the only games I played on this was the Kingdom Heart, was Birth by Sleep, and the two I bought. But this is the one that this is one of the last one that came with the PSP that I bought. The PSP I bought also came with like two of those the PSP, they had like these, I guess, DVD. I mean, they basically just had like, so basically one of the things I got was a Family Guy that was like, that had a bunch of discs that had a bunch of Family Guy episodes on them or something like that. And then I had another one that was like, that was a movie, which I never watched them because I don't care. And I only have them because they all came with the PSP. Honestly, I think I got a really good deal. Considering I paid like $40 for the PSP, 4 games, and 2 DVD things. I know there's a specific name for them, but I don't remember exactly what they were. Now we're gonna move to the Game Boy. So I know this is kind of in the case, because let me tell you, those cases are such a fucking pain in the ass to open. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I actually had some for the advanced thing, and I never kept them in there because again they were a pain in the ass. But this is like the original Game Boy. Is when I was at the flea market, I bought a Game Boy that came with a case and 4 games, and this was one of the games. It's just a basketball game. Which actually I already had the case. Unfortunate case. I bought it. I think I bought it at I bought it at the flea market on a different time I went. Unfortunately, the Game Boy ended up not working, which is very saddening. However, it's actually fixable because it's just battery corrosion, which is actually a very common problem with the original Game Boy, where if you leave the batteries in there for too long, it kind of starts to get gunk and corrode and stuff, and you can pretty much just clean it to get working again, which I haven't done, which I should. I actually looked up a tutorial, and it should work once cleaning is done. But yeah, but all the games I got with the Game Boy were I really don't care because they were all like sports games, like All-Star Challenge, basketball, and then this other one, football. I know, impressive title. It's I don't give a shit for football. I really don't. And then all these Game Boy games, which I got so many of them when I was young, and God, I don't even remember a lot of these games. Because I got Treasure Planet, which I feel like a lot of these are just shovelware that my parents gave me. For like, and this is one of them. And I don't like. I kind of remember the game, but I kind of don't. And I remember not playing a whole lot of it because it sucked. Also, it's Treasure Planet, which I don't give a shit about. Uh, Again, some of these games I want to play again because I actually have the GameCube adapter where you can play the Game Boy games on them. So, oh yeah, as I said in the previous episode, if you see anything that you want me to play on stream or something, just let me know from either this part or the last part. I always played OG Lego Star Wars on the GBA. I didn't know it was on the GBA. Really, I didn't know that. Because I actually have the original Lego Star Wars, the OG ones myself, but it's not on the Game Boy. It's on the GameCube, which I'll probably get into later. Because it was a very that tends to be the case with when they port it to like handhelds and stuff. It's like always different. But I have the other one, Super Mario Advance 4, which is just Super Mario Bros. 3, which I didn't play a whole lot of it. Just I don't know. I've never been a fan of the 2D platformers, like the old Marios and the old Sonics. I don't know why. I just could never get into them, especially the old Sonic ones. It is true. Like having it be a different experience is definitely a plus. However, a lot of times that different experience is just shit from my experience. Um, so I mean, it's kind of sometimes it's really good, but it just kind of depends. But yeah, Super Mario Bros. Advance 3, or sorry, Advance 4. Uh, I just couldn't get into the side strollers, so I just you know, so I never really played it. This game, Spider-Man, I think it's like a side scroll and beat 'em up. Again, I barely remember this game. Uh, where it's like no, it's not really. I guess it is a side scroll and beat 'em up, but it's kind of it also has kind of like the platform elements, if you know what I mean, like that type of game where like you jump up onto you jump over ledges and stuff, and then you beat up the enemy that's in front of you, and all that. I did finish this game actually, except for I don't remember any of it. I really don't. Uh, these were like so long ago since I played a lot of these games, and a lot of them were just stuff I didn't care for because shovelware. And speaking of shovelware, I don't even know why I have this. I don't know why they gave it to me because I'd never seen the movie or expressed any interest in seeing the movie. Uh, Tale of Unfortunate Events. No, a series of unfortunate events. I don't even. I don't even remember them giving this to me. I know I had it. No, I do remember them giving this to me. I remember being disappointed because I just didn't care. I'm like, thanks, I guess. Like, I the ultimate like Ultimate Spider-Man. So a different version then. Okay, so you had another Spider-Man Game Boy game? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure there was a couple of them. I don't. Again, I barely remember this game. I don't think. No, I played it once. This Unfortunate Events. I played it once, and I didn't play it for very long because I did not care. Yeah. Now speaking of games I did care about, Pokemon Fire Red. I played this game. I beat this game. I like this game. I remember this game. It was fun, really enjoyable. I think I played it twice. I actually used to have Leaf Green, but I gave that one to a friend because I mean they're the same fucking game. It really doesn't matter. But yeah, Fire Red was good. I love Fire Red. I think I got in the Christmas that I got my Game Boy. I think it was I think I got Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Pokemon Ruby, which is also a good thing. And I got Fire Red and Leaf Green because my parents didn't realize there was like almost no difference. I didn't even realize this. I was so young. Pokemon Ruby, great. Again, a great one. I love it. I think Fire Red was the first one I played. No, Leaf Green was the first one I played. Or was it Leaf Green? No, no, it was Leaf Green. And then my stupid kid self didn't understand the game. So I didn't. I think I just got stuck. And then I ended up playing Fire Red later on. And that game, I actually knew it more. I was a little bit. I did much better on. Pokemon Ruby, great. It's a great game. Um, I had but it's overshadowed by Emerald, which, oh my god, blurry picture. I love Emerald. Emerald is such a great game. It's the superior version of Ruby and Sapphire. It was I love this. I love this one. It's like out of the main series, it's probably my second favorite. Uh, I think I no, I didn't. I was gonna say I think I played this one twice, but I didn't. Emerald was I loved Emerald. It was a great game. Although I will admit the story in those Pokemon ones are dumb and don't make sense. Well, actually, I guess they kind of do. Aqua doesn't make sense. Magma, they want to make more land because overpopulation and stuff and lack of resources, which actually kind of made sense in a way. It's still a stupid plan, and that would cause lots of tsunamis and tidal waves and a lot of other problems the moment they formed land. But it made more sense than Aqua's plan, which was just make more ocean because I never understood what was what fucking motive did they give? It was so stupid. I remember even as a kid like not understanding their motive. Like why would you want more ocean? So we have less land for people, less for people to live and farm, less access to resources. Like what? I mean, what is the what is the what is the gain? What is the end goal? It doesn't make sense. Why does it? But yeah, this one was. Oh, this game I loved Emerald. I played Emerald a lot. No, going away from Pokemon. You never played a Pokemon game? What? Okay. Uh, Pokemon games are pretty good. I will admit, that after a while they do kind of feel samey, which is honestly why I prefer the spin-offs over the main series. The main series are still good, especially like the first few that you play. But probably like no, around Y is when I tapered out and I kind of like it felt samey. I haven't played a main series since, or I haven't gotten the main series since. Well, I did get Alpha Sapphire, which I'm not sure if that really counts towards because it's a remake, but Pokemon. I really like the Pokemon games. They are good. They are objectively good. Especially if you like RPGs. If you don't like RPGs, you're not gonna like it. But yeah, they were good. I really did like them. Uh, and then let's see. Mario Kart Super Circuit. Uh, this is one that I actually played. And I played it a lot. It's just Mario Kart on the Game Boy. It was fun. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. I don't know what else there is to say. If you just, it's Mario Kart. I mean, it's really, it's just Mario Kart. There's no gimmick or anything. That's it. In this game, Pitfall, the May, I don't even Mayans Adventure. I don't have it on me because uh, I didn't pull them out. And I don't have the bosses for these anyways, so there wasn't really a point. This game, it's if you know what Pitfall is, you know what this game is. It's just kind of a remake of Pitfall, which was a really old game. It's just kind of like a side-scrolling platform kind of thing, I guess. I don't remember a whole lot about this game, but I know I never finished it, but I did like it. I played it more than a lot of the other than like some of the other games, like Treasure Planet. I did like it, but I know I didn't complete it. In this game, Mario Pinball Land, I enjoyed this game. It was really it's not as good as Pokemon Pinball, because my sister had Pokemon Pinball in the game on the Game Boy, and I'll admit I kind of took that for a while. And I played it. It was, again, this one's good. I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember because I enjoyed it. It's pinball. I like pinball. I don't. There isn't very many like actual like pinball games that are any good nowadays. I feel like, because they all just, I don't know. I just I want a good pinball game. I do. I like pinball. There was Godfathers over where I lived, and they had like a tiny arcade, and one of the things they had was pinball, and I love that pinball machine. It was so great. It's a shame that they closed down. Yeah, again, I don't remember enough about this game to really talk about it. I mean, it's pinball. It was fun. That's all I remember. No, that's fine. It doesn't matter. You can be quiet and you cannot be quiet. It's fine. If you're just, as long as you're here, I mean, that makes me happy. Even if you're just kind of listening to it in the background. So you don't have to feel sorry. I hope your project goes well though. Another game I didn't play a whole lot. Lilo and Stitch. God, that one's fucking blurry. Hold on. I did write down the name, I think. Hanserville's Havoc, which, yeah, there was Lilo and Stitch 2. It's Hamsterville Havoc, which is, if you don't know, Hamsterville was the main villain in the TV show. He was a rodent, a hamster, and he was an alien hamster, and he was evil. Yeah, again, this game I remember almost nothing about. I really do. I don't think I played a whole lot of it. Honestly, there's a lot of these Game Boy games that I never played a whole lot of because they were shit. Let's be honest with ourselves. Speaking of shit, Ice Age, Game Boy. That was a game. Again, I don't remember a whole lot about it. I remember it sucking. That's what I remember. It was yeah, never. It's look at any series that exists. It's a game. It's probably a shitty game, but it's a game. There's anything that's been popular. Uh, Again, I don't remember like anything about this game. I remember not liking it. That was it. Which shocker. It's Ice Age. Who would have thought? Another game I don't remember. Jimmy Neutron, which, dude, I have 3 different games, all with the same name, all with the same title, box art and logo and stuff, and all 3 are drastically different from each other. Because there's this Game Boy one that I barely remember. There's the PC one, which I played a whole lot of and I loved, and then there's the GameCube one, which I did I think I did. Did I stream it or did I do a let's play of it? Well, it's on my channel. One way or the other. No, I did. It was a let's play. I'm pretty sure before I started streaming. Yeah, again, I remember nothing about this game. Uh, then this game. Speaking of same game, oh my god, that picture is awful. Chewy Neutron versus Negatron. Uh, Holy shit, that picture is bad. I should have retook that picture. I don't know why I didn't retake that picture. Um, Again, I had Negatron is just evil Jimmy Neutron from another world. I don't. Again, this is. I'm sure. Actually, I haven't played this one because I actually got this recently. From the last flea market I played. I don't even know if it works. I'm pretty sure the people I bought it from actually have a actual game, you know, store and stuff. They come to the flea market area to sell, sell more stuff. Yeah. I got this because, I played the PC Negatron so much, and I'm like, I know it's not going to be the same game, but I still kind of want it. So I got it. Again, I haven't played it. I do want to play it. I should, it's not very far away from me. I should honestly, I should put it in my Game Boy and just, try it. Okay, and then Donkey Kong Classic. NES series. It's just the Donkey Kong game. It looks fun. The Negatron one. Negatron. Okay, the PC one was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that as a kid. It was really good. Game Boy one. I got the feeling that it's not gonna be good, but who knows? Maybe it will be good. So classic Donkey Kong. It's just Donkey Kong. You know what Donkey Kong is. You know what something that really, I feel really sad because I actually have another one of these, but it's ice climbers, but I have no idea where it is. I know I got it because I bought it at a Goodwill, and I have no idea where it is. Which really saddens me because I actually want to try ice climbers. Although I probably could just, I'm pretty sure it's on the NES Classic, so I probably could play it. Let's see. And then we have Frogger's Adventure. Yeah, it's always it is. It sucks. I do wish I had it because I was actually really excited when I got it because I never played Ice Climbers. It's an old game, a very simple game like the original Donkey Kong. So it probably wasn't gonna. It's not gonna be anything amazing, but I still wanted to play it. Frogger's Adventure. It was an alright game from what I remember. I don't remember a whole lot. It's not as good as the other Frogger games I had. The one for the PlayStation, the PC. It's a different game, but it was alright from what I remember. And then Daredevil, which was basically honestly played the same way as the Spider-Man game, as I showed. I remember even less about this one than the Spider-Man one because I think I beat the Spider-Man one, but I don't think I beat the Daredevil one. I don't remember honestly because I did enjoy the Spider-Man one, but I never beat this one. I don't know why. At least I think I never beat it. Again, a lot of these games I've spent so long that I remember almost nothing about them. This game actually I want to replay this. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. If I remember correctly, this is actually an RPG, which is really interesting for a Harry Potter game. If I remember, so I want to replay this. Maybe I'll replay it on stream. I think it was if I remember correctly, it's an RPG, which is really, again, I find it fascinating and interesting. I'm pretty sure I did beat it. I don't remember a whole lot. Just like, a lot of the other ones, but it is something that I find interesting, and I did think it was good. I did enjoy it. Uh, but you know, speaking of Harry Potter, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I legitimately didn't know I had this until I was looking through my games. Like, I don't even remember getting this. I don't even remember playing this. I don't remember anything about it. I have no idea where it came from. I, I don't. I remember nothing. Absolutely nothing. I was very surprised when I pulled this out from the case that I have all the Game Boy games in. I was like, what the? Where did I get this? What? I have no idea. I have no idea what game it is, what kind of game it is. I no, I remember nothing. I don't even know where it came from. Maybe it's one of those like cursed games from those shitty creepypastas that shows up, and it's gonna curse me when I play it. All the blood and whatnot. Uh, Harry Potter is not gonna have any eyes, and he's gonna jump out of the screen and say "boo," stab me in the eye with his wand. Uh, this game. Again, I bought this one at a flea market too. I have actually no idea if it works. I really hope it works. Backyard skateboarding. I didn't know this was a thing. It's really amazing that I have these. I've had these games for like a couple months now, and I haven't even tried to see if they work. This game and the Jimmy Neutron one. I could actually do that on stream right now if I. No, I don't want to. I'd have to pull out the. I mean, the games are those two games I do have out, but I don't. I don't know. Yeah, I really hope this game works. I am actually interested in it. Just I didn't know the Backyard series has always been good. Yeah, it did. It had a lot of shovelware. It really did. The Wii also had a lot of shovel. Not as bad as the Wii. The Wii had a lot of shovelware. Yeah, Game Boy had a lot of shovelware too. Which, and a lot of them weren't great because the Game Boy was very limited in what you could do, which was a shame. So I'm hoping this game is good. I really do, because Backyard was so much fun. Backyard, I played Backyard baseball a lot as a kid. It was such a great game. I wish I still had it, but I don't. Again, I haven't played it, so I can't really say a whole lot about it. I just Oh, it's made by Atari. I didn't even realize. I hope it's like the Backyard games and it's not just a different type of game just called Backyard. It could be. Maybe I'm mistaking it and it's a completely different kind of game. That'd be very disappointing, but I hope it's what I think it is. Now I need water again. Give me a second. Okay, that's a series of games. DS games. DS, I remember a hell of a lot more than the other than the Game Boy games, because I actually played a lot of these. Hold on. First game, Sonic Rush Adventure. Again, a terrible picture. Sonic Rush, I did enjoy that game. It was really good. It was a really good game. Really good game. I'm sure the Sonic Rush games probably didn't get a whole lot of notice because they were handheld, but they were. Yeah, this game was good. Wasn't there another Sonic Rush game? Or was this? I feel like there was a second one, or like at least a different version of this. I feel like I don't know. I feel like it. I slightly remember something like that, but I don't. I'm not entirely sure if I'm right. Is the thing. Sorry, I'm just drinking water. But yeah, this was a good game. I remember playing it. And this next game, really underrated. I really love this game. Pokemon Trowsy or something. I don't even remember what it's called, or I don't even remember how it's pronounced. I love this game. It was so much fun. It's basically just Candy Crush and that Bejeweled and those kind of games. You line up the Pokemon four in a row or four connecting. Uh, and it was fun. I played this game a whole lot. There was a story mode which was shit, but of course. But I like playing endless mode, which very underrated game. I'm sure most people don't remember it. They did release another one for the DS shop, though, which I never actually got or played, which is a shame. Especially since the DS shop is gone now. But it was yeah, I really enjoyed this game. It was a simple game, but I played it a whole lot. It was addicting. I'm sure most people don't even know what it is. I've actually never seen this game uh, outside of just me having it or me owning it. I've never seen it in a store. I've never seen people talk about it. I never met another person who had it. It's like I don't know if it's like a really rare game or I'm just or what but I loved it. It's just a one of those Bejeweled Candy Crush like games. Next game, Pokemon Ranger. Can't really Shadows of Alma. I think that's Pokemon Ranger was a game series. I have this one. I used to have the first one, but I gave it to a friend along with the guide, and he sold it, which is very disappointing. I would rather have just gotten it back. Uh, but I do want to actually get the original. Okay, thank you for watching. You don't have to worry about leaving your phone on or anything. Uh, just if you want to come back and watch the VOD, that would be nice. But you don't have to do anything like that or anything. It's just been good having you here. So I hope you have a good night. Pokemon Ranger. It was. I mean, they weren't good games, but I don't think they were necessarily bad games either. They were interesting at the very least, an interesting spin-off novelty where you send out a Beyblade and you use that to brainwash Pokemon. To capture and get their help. They get their help that have the Pokemon help you. It's not brainwashing, I swear. I forget the term they used, but it it was. I want to get the original again. But it's actually these games are the original Ranger is actually kind of hard to find, which is surprising, honestly. But it's just an interesting novelty to me, honestly. It's not it was enjoyable, but it wasn't like amazing or anything. And objectively, it's kind of eh. Anyways, uh, going from spin-off games to an actual mainstream game, Pearl. Holy shit, that photo is bad. I know I've said that multiple times, but that picture is probably the worst one yet. I really wish I had a camera or at least a better phone to take better pictures. Cause pictures are shit. The camera, my phone is old and it's shit, and I need a new one. Which I have. This series has made it very apparent to me. Pokemon Pearl, my absolute favorite mainstream game. I loved Gen 4. I love Pearl. Pearl was amazing. I didn't get the remake for the Switch or anything, partly because I really didn't like the aesthetic of it. I really didn't. You know, it's definitely not bad to me. It wasn't great. It wasn't great looking, but Pokemon Pearl, really fun game. It's the one I played the most. It's the one I actually transferred all my Pokemon to. So like all my Game Boy game Pokemon are on that. All the GameCube spin-off game Pokemon, I moved over there. I moved on to it. It's the one with all my Pokemon. It's just I love this game. Uh it really it really is good. I feel like Pearl is probably a good starting point, especially since there's a remake. The remake came out for the Switch, which I don't know if the remake's good or any is any good or it's worse or better. I know they kind of fucked with the Underground, which is a shame. Because I really like the original Underground. Unfortunately I never really had anyone to tap bases with or anything, but I enjoyed like diddying and tapping on the screen and trying not to have it cave in on you and just collecting items. Uh, Even if I didn't really do anything with the majority of those items, it was just I don't know, it was fun. It's kind of a shame they changed it. Though I guess I can understand why they changed it because you don't have a touch screen to hit the Pickaxes with. But it is again, it's still a great game. And then another mainstream, Pokemon White. Uh this is around the part I kind of got a little bored of Pokemon. I honestly don't remember a whole lot of White. I did like it. It was good, and the story was interesting. I'll give it that. You know, where they were like the Pokemon. They were basically like Pokemon PETA. It was oh yeah, Pokemon Black and Blue. I remember that. I remember that thing. That was the thing. Where they're like, we gotta save the Pokemon and not battle with them. Which I mean they might be morally correct, kind of when you think about it. Especially if you go with the theory that the Pokeballs brainwashed the Pokemon. Uh, which is the theory I'm going with, honestly. Uh, but it's good. I don't remember a lot of the Pokemon up till Gen 4. Gen 4 and backwards, I remember pretty much all the Pokemon, and what gen they were and whatnot. Once you get to Gen 5 and onward, it starts getting a bit hazy about which Pokemon is which, and sometimes there's like, oh, that's a Pokemon. Oh, well, actually, no. Yeah. It like I don't remember a whole lot of Black and White. I want to replay Black and White. I'll be honest, I really do, because I don't think I got the full experience I should have gotten with it. And there's rumors of them making a remake, kind of like they did Diamond and Pearl, and I really hope they do, because if they do, I'm gonna get that. I want to play that. I want to play that one. Maybe I'll stream that, but if that actually ever comes out. But yeah, I feel like I just didn't get the experience I should have got, so I do want to replay it. And then we have one of the games that came with the system. Actually, no. One of my first games. Did it come with the system, or did I get New Horizons for this? I don't remember. But one of the first games that came out, Nintendogs. Nintendogs is good. I'll give it that. You wouldn't think it's good. You wouldn't think it is. It's a very good game. My only downsides to the game is one, you can't, as far as I know, you cannot restart the game. You can't get a new file or anything, which is really stupid for a number of reasons. Also, you feel kind of bad when you go back to your puppy and they're, starving and there's fleas jumping off them and they're dehydrated and they're sad and sometimes they run away for a bit and it just, it makes you feel a little bad, honestly. Especially when you take one and name it after your dog. I kind of wish there wasn't a. Well, I wish you could at least turn it off because it makes it. It really does. It's one of the reasons why I never went back and played it after a while because despite being a good game and me kind of wanting to replay it, uh, it makes me feel bad. I know they're not real, but it makes me feel bad. Uh, yeah, Nintendo's pretty good game. I do wish there was a way to restart and get a new series, get a new file, but it is what it is. Uh, and then another game, Mario Party DS. Okay, this was a really good game. I'm very sad that it doesn't get the recognition it deserves. It is it is a fun game. And the party mode isn't like the normal mode because you have to play with friends, but it had such a good. Okay, so basically you shrink down and all the maps and the mini games are themed around that. And there were some really good mini games. Let me tell you, it was such a good game. I really wish they would kind of do that kind of theme or aesthetic kind of thing. It doesn't have to be the same thing, but I wish they kind of would do that um, with the other Mario parties. Make them kind of like stand out like that. To have like a theme that it's around, that all the maps are around and all the mini games are around. But this was such a good game. I'm really sad that a lot of people didn't play it or don't know it exists. But yeah, I really had fun with this one. Me and my brother played it multiple times. I it was a game. It was a good game. I wish I wish I had more people to play with it. Maybe I didn't see if I didn't convince my brother to play it again with me. And then Mario Kart DS, another really shitty picture. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. Uh, I have the covers. I have the covers and the cases for all these, but I went and I put them in like storage, so to make room. Because I just put all my DS games in like together in a case and whatnot. So, and I do have them. I want to get them out so I can like put them back in the thing and put them on the shelf. And which I have to go and see if I can find them again, because I need to go to the stores and drop a bunch of shit off. Oh yeah, Mario Kart DS. Really really good Mario Kart game. It uh, I don't know. I do. No, I remember it. It was a really good Mario Kart game. It's just Mario Kart. I don't know what else to say about it. It's Mario Kart. Another. Oh, next game. Another one that's criminally underrated. Mario Hoops 3-on-3. This was a really good game. It's kind of complicated. Especially when you first start. But it was good. It's a hard game. Let me tell you. It's the NPCs are fucking hard. But it was a fun game. It was really good. You're playing basketball with 3-on-3. I mean, as the title says, uh, you dribble with the stylus and you shoot with the stylus, and there's items and coins and stuff. I know I'm not giving it a good explanation, but it is a good game. I really another criminally underrated game. Also another game I don't see a whole lot of. But it was a good game. I enjoyed it. I wanna play it again. I really do. Uh, and then I got Super Mario 64 DS. I got this one because my parents accidentally bought two for my brother. Like they bought one and then they went later on and bought another one for him. For birthday, Christmas, that kind of thing. So I end up getting the extra one, and that's fine. I really cared to get it, but I have it now, so that's good. Um, I didn't play a whole lot of this. Honestly, I was very disappointed in it. I wasn't a fan of the controls. I wasn't a fan of the stars being on the map. I wasn't a fan of the of some of the changes. Some of the ideas are pretty good. I'll give them that. Like switching between characters and stuff, and adding new stars and whatnot. I do, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it mainly because I just didn't like the controls. In all honesty, I don't know. I guess it's I played it with the D-pad and I also played it with the stick on the 3DS. I didn't like it. It was something I could not get into. Which is a shame. Which is a real shame. Just I think a lot of people like this game. A lot of Oh yeah. The game was cool, mostly because they could fit the game on the DS. Uh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I doubt there was a whole lot of. I mean, it's based off Mario 64, so I doubt it used a whole lot of space. Originally, but yeah, for like the original game on the cartridge, because I think the 64 cartridge probably had less space than the DS cartridge. Uh, Honestly, I don't know how much space is on the DS, but it's probably more than you would think, especially with the size. It kind of reminded me of this skit I once saw, where this guy, like the first inventor of the of like the hard drive or whatever, it's big and clunky, and he's like, I did it, and then a guy from the future show, and he's like, I did it. This holds like a small amount of data, and I don't even think it was a gig or anything. And then some guy from the future shows up, and he's like, "This is." He pulls out a flash drive, and this has like 100 and something gigs. And then the guy gets all mad and breaks his invention, and he's like, I don't know, it makes the future guy disappear, and I don't know. It was funny. I know I'm explaining it bad, but I think it was by 5 Seconds Films. So if someone wants to look that up. It was enjoy. It just makes me think about that because I'm pretty sure it's bigger than you would think it is. Uh, but yeah, I guess especially when you're young and you don't know better, I'm sure you're like, oh my god, there's so much on this tiny thing. Oh, why is it so tiny? I mean, the GameCube discs were smaller than like the PS2 and the original Xbox disc too. I mean, when you think about it. Next game, Kirby Sweet Squad. I know, picture's not great. It was okay. I think this was my first Kirby game. No, my first Kirby game was Amazing Mirror, which is my sister's, which I played a bit of it. That was a really good game. I want to actually find that game for myself. But Kirby Sweet Squad, it was one of the first couple DS games I got. I liked it. It was enjoyable. It was again, it was probably my first proper introduction to I didn't I played Amazing Mirror, but it was my sister's, and my sister was she was a bit of a brat back then, and she was like, you can't play the games I have, and she freaked out, and so but and my parents were like, oh, it's her game, but of course when it comes to my games I have to share, but because double standards and bullshit like that. But anyways, I'm getting very off topic, but yeah, Sweet Squad was really good. It was a Kirby game. Starts the adventure starts because Kirby's cake got stolen. Shocker, I know. He loves cake almost as much as Mario. Uh, Now this next game, okay? Bear with me. Don't judge me. Build a Bear. Build a Bear for the DS. Now, I know you're like, why the fuck do you have this shitty game? And yes, even though I never played it, I'm sure it's shitty. I'm sure it's very shitty. However, the story how I got this is that it was originally my sister's. However, she wanted to get rid of it, so we were having a garage sale, and we had some of the games she was doing, and this was one of the games. And there was some kid who shows up and he's like, "Oh, I wanna get this game, but I don't have any money. Can you hold it for me?" And we're like, "Okay." So we hold it for him. The guy comes back probably a week later, with money, not enough money because he's like, "Oh, I'll pay this much," and he didn't even bring that much. He's like, "Is this fine?" And we're kind of like, "No," and we didn't give it to him because the kid was kind of, eh. Uh, we're like, no, actually, I don't even think he. I think he like showed up with like. I don't think he even had money. Now that I think about it, he's like, "Oh, can I just have it?" If I think so. Basically, my parents gave it to me to hold on to, and because we never gave it to the kid, I just kind of had it, and I just kind of kept it. And I'm sure it's shit. I'm sure it's very bad, but I have it. So I think that counts for something, maybe. Uh, who knows? I need more water. I will be right back. I need to make a be right back stream. Uh, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Uh, that was my throat was getting really dry. Next game. Oh, I love this game. Pokemon Blue Rescue Team, Mystery Dungeon games. My favorite spin-offs. I love those games. They are so good. Uh, I was very disappointed by the remake for the Switch. Very disappointed. I was playing that as a Let's Play, and I gotta go into water. Yeah, water is good. You gotta stay hydrated, especially since it's so fucking hot lately. Yeah, I was very disappointed by DX. They made it like way too easy, and they cut some stuff out, and it's just like it was disappointing. If you if you want to know more, Let's Play on my channel. I bitch about it a couple times while playing it. So Mystery Dungeon, Blue Rescue Team, so good. Mystery Dungeon series in general is amazing, and if you have the chance, I recommend playing it, especially if you're a fan of Pokemon. And then the other Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Time, my favorite of the Mystery Dungeon series. I love this one. I absolutely love it. It improved on everything from Blue and Red, which Red was actually on the Game Boy. I want to get Red, and then maybe I could like plug it into my Game Boy adapter for the GameCube and I can play that on stream. Oh, that's a good idea. And the original. Play the original instead. Yeah, that's I want to. That's a good idea. Maybe I should try and track that down. Uh, anyways, Mystery Dungeon games are amazing. I will keep saying that. It's been a very long time since I played them. I want to replay them. I really do. Uh, especially since DX was again such a disappointment. Uh, but I love. And then, this game. This is one of the games that came with my DS. Animal Crossing Wild World. Uh, I'm gonna say this. People are gonna be mad. Best Animal Crossing game. Maybe it's nostalgia, but this is my favorite one. I loved it. Uh, it was. It's better than the original. It's better uh than new. Well, actually, no. It's better than City Folks for sure. For New Leaf, I think objectively New Leaf is better, but I still like this game more. It was still a lot of fun. I kind of want to. I've been feeling like replaying Animal Crossing because I want to, especially this one. Like this in the GameCube one, I kind of feel like I want to replay. But Wild World is great. Uh, I never actually played New Horizon. If you watch the last part, I have New Horizon. I just never opened it. Uh, and especially nowadays with working, I don't know if I have really time to put in to Animal Crossing. Like I used to. But yeah, Wild World. I loved Wild World. I can't even really explain why I love Wild World so much. Again, it might just be nostalgia. In all honesty, but I feel like it improved a lot of from the first one, and it's added things that eventually became staples of the series, and I think again, I really enjoyed it. It's a really good game. That's it for normal DS, 3DS. Uh, Speaking of Ultimate NES remits, absolutely disappointing game. Absolutely, it was shit. I hated it. It pissed me off. When I got this, I was expecting, oh, I get to play all the original NES games. Well, that's cool. I get to play the original Zelda and Donkey Kong and Ice Climbers and stuff. No. Instead, it's like, oh god, I don't even know how to explain it. It was like you basically did challenges, I guess, for the games. So uh so basically like it would put you in the original Mario, and it's like, oh, do this certain thing or get this certain time or something, instead of just letting you play the games. Maybe there was an option to actually play the games normally. Uh, there wasn't one that I could find, so maybe I just missed it. But it was such a fucking disappointment. It's probably it was. I'm very disappointed in it. I wish it was. I wish it was what I hoped it was. It wasn't. And then Super Mystery Dungeon. Oh, I love. Okay, this is another Mystery Dungeon. I already went on about the Mystery Dungeon series. This is a great one. It's I enjoyed this one very much. I still think Explorers of Time was better. Do I think it's better than Blue? I'm actually not sure. I think maybe it might be better than Blue, but then again, I don't know. I really maybe they're like maybe the same-ish level. Yeah, this was another really good one. Uh, Mystery Dungeon always was always great. I know there was two Mystery Dungeons actually. There was one that I did see, but it was like extremely limited. Like you could only be four four different Pokemon or something like that, and it was like weird, and it's like it wasn't like a full Mystery Dungeon game kind of. I mean, it was, but at the same time, didn't seem like it. So I never played that one. And there was also one for the Wii that never came out in the U.S. It was on the Wii Shop, which it looked like shit. I'll be honest. And I don't mean just the gameplay. I mean visually, it looked like shit. It was awful. Uh, maybe I'm just judging it a book by its cover. There, I never played it or anything, or watched someone play it. But I do kind of wish they released it in the U.S. at least. I probably would have played it. Uh, Maybe I would have liked it. I don't know. But yeah, Super Mystery Dungeon, also a really good one. I Again, as I said, Mystery Dungeon is my favorite spin-offs. They are great. I want to replay them. Maybe I'll do that at some point. I think this was my first 3DS game, Super Mario 3D Land. This one, yeah, I enjoyed this one. This one was good. Uh, the 3D was in the 3DS was shit. As anyone who has a 3DS knows. And I think you actually kind of had to use it for this game at certain points to, to be able to see what you needed to see to move on or something like that. I don't fully remember. I mean, I liked the game, but the 3D was awful. Having to use the 3D was awful. It was good. I don't remember a whole lot about it. It's just a Mario platformer. It's not anything amazing like Galaxy or the original or the 64. But it was enjoyable. It was definitely fun. Yeah, it was my first one. Uh, Moving on, another Mario game, Paper Mario Sticker Star. Uh, it was all right, I guess. I don't understand why people were very disappointed about it, especially the people who played the original Mario Paper Mario's, and as someone who's played the 64 version, I can very much see why. It's, I mean, I liked it, I guess, but it wasn't anything. It was definitely wasn't great, and it definitely could have been better. Uh, Not as good as the other ones, but it was it was all right. There were some weird parts, especially when you used like actual real world items that weren't paper, which was really weird and out of place and kind of ruined the visuals, I guess. Just I mean, it's Paper Mario. The point is paper, and it feels kind of if it just felt weird seeing them in the paper world. It was I don't know how to. Moving on, Super Smash Bros. For the 3DS. It was good. It was enjoyable. Worse Smash Bros. I'm gonna say that now. The uh, the Wii U version was better. It was. The Melee was better. Ultimate's better. Uh, Brawl was better. I'll be honest. Uh, it wasn't bad. Definitely not bad. It was enjoyable. I still liked it. I played it a lot with my brother. Me and my brother played it a whole lot. But objectively, I think it's probably the worst out of all of them. It's again. I'm not saying it's bad or anything like that, but it is. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm just my mouth is kind of. But yeah, it was good. I definitely enjoyed it. I feel like it could have been. Uh, I did. I feel like the 3DS limited it a lot. It was interesting. It was kind of cool seeing that there were maps on the 3DS version that weren't in the Wii U version. So the 3DS and those maps were based on DS games, and I thought that was pretty cool. I kind of went into the whole 3DS thing. Uh, and then there was that side game, which was kind of dumb that I didn't really care for. The side game on the Wii U, that was really fun. I really enjoyed that one. That one was really good. Uh, yeah, it was good, but I still think it's the worst. And then Pokemon Y, uh, this next one, uh, again, just like as I was saying with White, it was kind of the point where I just stopped really caring about uh Pokemon, the mainstream Pokemon. It just kind of like bored me. It's funny because I thought I finished this game, but then a while ago I went back and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll mess around. Why? Turns out I never beat the Elite Four. I was like at the point of beating, like the point like of challenging the Elite Four, but I never actually beat them, and I don't know why. I thought I did, but I didn't. This game I remember very little about. Uh, I remember your rivals was a group of people, and they were dumb and annoying, and I hated them. They were worse. I feel like they were worse than Barry, and that is saying a lot. That is really saying a lot. Yeah, I barely remember this game. I think that's just how disinterested I was in it. Uh, it's probably something I should go back and play. Now that I'm not as burned out in of the main series as I was. Uh, But yeah, I don't really remember a whole lot. I don't remember a whole lot about the Pokemon or the story. The main thing I remember actually is the Pokeball factory. That's like the main thing I remember. Which but yeah, it was all right, I guess. Maybe I should replay it again. And another Pokemon, Alpha Sapphire. Um I never actually got very far on this. I bought it because, you know, well, actually I didn't buy it. I think I got it for like Christmas or something, or birthday or something like that. Uh, uh, it was I mean, I wanted this one over Ruby, definitely because I have Ruby and I never played Sapphire. But I never really got very far in it. Kind of, I don't know. Just again, it was same reason why I never really got into Y and kind of was like, about White. It was just, but I'm sure it's a good remake. I just, maybe I should go back and replay it and try again. But who knows? Oh yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D. This one was shit. I'll be honest. I didn't like it. I didn't like the controls. I didn't like a whole lot about it. It was, oh, sorry. It was not good. And I have played the original Ocarina of Time. That one, original Ocarina, really good game. I understand why a lot of people like it. It is a good game. But the remake was not great. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, I never finished it, but or finished this one because again, I said I didn't like it. Kind of like the Mario 64 remake. I felt I didn't like controls. I felt like it didn't feel great. And then Luigi's Mansion 2, Dark Moon, another disappointing game. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, but it was definitely disappointing. I feel like it could have been better. Um, because one was such a great game, and I feel like two did not live up to that, especially for a lot of reasons. It just didn't feel right, especially with like the multiple mansions, and it felt a bit more cartoony, I guess. Than I don't remember a whole lot about this game. I remember being disappointed in it. I did finish it, and I did have some enjoyment, but I don't know. I feel it's definitely my least favorite out of the series. One was really good. Three is amazing. Oh my god, I love three. It is such. I kind of went over it a bit during the last part, but it has such a charm and personality to it, and it's great controls, and it goes back to its roots, and I love it. Uh, and we're on a trend of disappointing games. Happy Home Society, or Designer or whatever. Uh, I mean, I wanted this game. I thought it would be good. I didn't. I couldn't get into it. I really couldn't. Uh, I didn't. I'm sure there's a lot of people who liked it, and I don't understand why they liked it, especially if you liked making your houses in the original in like the main series Animal Crossing. But I don't know. I couldn't get into it. I found it kind of boring. Uh, it's kind of just disappointing. Just like the last couple of games. I was hoping it would be better. I just found it boring. Disappointing. And then Angry Birds. And Angry Birds, I think, is a really good game. For the DS, I feel like it really fit the DS, especially with the stylus. Is very similar to the touch phones and stuff. Compared to like playing it with like controller and whatnot. Oh yeah, I enjoyed this. Angry Birds was actually pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed this one. I played it a lot. It wasn't. It's Angry Birds, so it's not like anything amazing, but it was definitely enjoyable. It had like three of the Angry Bird games on it. Ah, sorry. But yeah, it was. I liked it. It was enjoyable. That's it for my 3DS games. how far are we? Not even 2 hours. That work? Okay, that's fine. Okay, now I'm going to go into other. I guess there is actually one that I should have put with other, but I didn't do it. I'll try. I'll do it next time. I guess. Um, so recently I bought a Sega Genesis. Uh, it was a good price. It was 65. Uh, it was working. It had all the troll. It had all the stuff. It was a good deal. And then I got this game, Marble Madness, which actually I didn't realize when I got this. I've actually played this game, on a Let's Play I did a while ago, probably like a year or something. I did Midway Arcade uh, game, and I played that. Where it was basically a bunch of old Midway games, especially like arcade games and whatnot. This was one of them, and I didn't realize it. I didn't realize when I got it. The game was all right. I'll give it that. It was definitely hard, and back then that was kind of like the point. Hard games were definitely uh needed because it was because you were a lot of these people, everyone who bought it was just sorry, people who played games for kids, and they didn't really have money. Their parents had to buy it for them, so the games had to last. Which is why they were all so hard. And everyone says they want hard games, but then when they get a hard game, they bitch and complain. Uh, I want a hard Mario game. Oh, what? We got a hard Mario game? Oh, it's terrible. I want an easy. I want to go back. I know. Mario's not a good example, but yeah, I've seen a lot of people like complain about it. But yeah, it was a hard game. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but yeah, I mean, you were a marble. You tried to get from point A to point B. That was it. Only Sega Genesis game I have. Now, going now there's I'm sure a lot of people, especially younger people, probably don't know this about plug and play games, where you had let's say like a game, and it was loaded onto like kind of like one of those either arcade like 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 those uh crap. I'm trying to think. Those sticks that you use as like control it, kind of like or a or like a gun or something. You plug it in, it's loaded on to that, and then you just kind of play the game. And a lot of them weren't great, but uh, I got a couple. One Up Arcade, Pac-Man. This is I got this from pretty good price. I think I paid 40 for it. Uh, it's in the box unopened, uh, which is really it's a nice display collector's piece. I do enjoy. I really glad I bought this. It was pretty big actually. You would think it was not as big, not this big, but it is. What games were on again? Hold on, give me a second. Okay, yeah, I just looked at the thing. It had Pac-Man, Super Pac-Man, Did Dud, and Rallyets. And Did Dud, I love Did Dud. Did Dud is great. Uh, yeah, I think it's a pretty good price, especially since it's a lot more expensive. Uh, if you look on eBay and stuff. But I got it at the flea market I always go to. The last one I went to, and then this is probably more of a plug and play. I guess this is a plug and play, but it's not a plug and play. Uh, this is more of a plug and play. So this is Mission Paintball. I got this a long time ago when I was a kid. I really liked this one. It was a fun game. So basically, it's a gun. There's a cord you plug into your TV, and you play the game. Because the game's like on the gun, I guess. and it was a paintball game. It was actually pretty fun. So you were basically trying to defend your base in paintball, and you would shoot attacking enemies, and that button on on the front, that orange one on the handle, you push that to duck behind cover, and it was a really good game. Uh, it was one of those games where you know kind of like the zapper and the super scope. Uh, the thing is, I'm not sure if these games would work on newer TVs, because I heard the zapper for the NES doesn't work on new TVs, and I don't know if this would count for that too. It'd be nice to if it worked, because it was a fun game. I kind of want to replay it. It was hard though. It was pretty hard. It was definitely enjoyable. Uh, yeah, and I have fond memories of this one. It wasn't anything amazing or anything, but it was especially since a lot of these plug and play games were shit. Uh, oh, I think I didn't. Hold on, I realized something. Let me. I think I need to add an image. Image. Personal. No, not personal. Inputs. I realized I forgot to add this one. Bit the stream. Uh, I apologize about that. I'm like, where is it? It should be here. This is a big butt shot. It's like the paintball one. It's hunting. It's one of those hunting arcade games essentially. You got a shotgun. You shoot the butts. Shoot the butts in the butt, and you kill them. I actually never played this game. I don't know if it works because I got it at Goodwill. Is the thing, and it isn't something I got like as a kid or anything. So I don't know if it works. And as I said with the paintball one, I don't know if they're even able to be played anymore with like newer TVs and stuff. So, yeah, this is another uh, game I kind of want to play. I know the animal activists would be like, "You murderer!" Oh, it's a video game. Okay, I'm sorry. I wouldn't shoot a real buck, but it's they're digital. Okay. Uh, and then this is what I mean by like controller or stick. Uh, Spider-Man. Nor the crumbs on my chair. Uh, that's what I eat on my computer. Okay. I had this on my sitting on my chair, and I took the picture. Okay. Uh. Anyways. I never played this one. I don't. The thing is, this was used to be my brother's. He got it when he was really young. It was his game, and then he grew up. He didn't want it anymore. I took it. It's a Spider-Man game. It was a controller. You played it. I don't know if I don't know if it's any good or anything. I don't know what type of game it is. I just have it. In my collection. This is actually probably one I could play. Because it doesn't have the sensor like the other two. And then this one I'm very happy about. Atari Arcade. It's very similar to, like the NES Mini and the SNES Mini, which actually I have those. I don't. Should I put those on this because I guess they're kind of like plug and plays. I don't know. And I also have the Sega Genesis Mini, if that's thing. And it was really good. Uh, this is my own version, which I found at Goodwill. I actually had we actually have another one because uh my dad actually got it. Because he used to play the Atari, and I think he got it for his like birthday or something. And we played it a lot. We played it. It had all these old Atari games. There were some 2-player ones, some single-player ones. Some were not great. Others were really good. The 2-player ones were definitely the funnest. But yeah, I ended up finding my own at Goodwill, and I bought it because I wanted my own, and it was good. It's just Atari games. Some people you might like it, you might not. There's actually a whole lot of games. There's like a lot of games on this. It's actually surprising how many there are. I don't remember how many there are, because it's been a while since I played any of these. So, oh yeah, it was enjoyable when I was playing it. And me and my dad were playing it. Me and my brother were playing it, and it was enjoyable. I liked it. There was one game that I really liked. It was like you were a frog and you were jumping around and you were trying to eat flies, and you would like compete with the second player to get the most flies and get the most points. And I really liked that one. That one was really enjoyable. It's probably like the main one I remember. Besides, the obvious ones. I wonder if E.T.'s on this now that I think about it. It's probably not, but that would be hilarious and amazing if it was. But I don't think it is. Okay, moving on. I was. I'm gonna do GameCube now, which is kind of like out of place. For the video, I probably should have. It fits more with the other video, but GameCube is probably one of my favorite consoles. I love it. It's great. My favorite is still the 360. It's probably my second favorite. First console I've gotten. It was great. I grabbed a couple of the games. So I have. First off, I got this relatively no, I guess it's not recently, I guess. Metroid Prime. I have it. I said this in my last part where I had the Metroid Prime trilogy for the Wii. The Wii version is better. I will say that now. I will definitely say that now. The C-stick controls for the shooting, not great. It also has a bonus stitch. Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, which I am assuming is a like a preview disc, which it came with it. This is the main reason I got it, because it had the demo disc, and I was really interested. Where did I get this? I don't even remember where I got this from, and it wasn't very long ago. But yeah, it was. I'm glad I have the original at least. Again, the Wii version is better. You're not gonna hear me say that very often for like anything else, but it was. Yeah, I need to finish Prime. I really do. I never finished the original because I got really stuck, and I feel like it might have been a glitch too, because it was telling you get you're supposed to break these rocks with these missiles, these special missiles, which you got, more powerful missiles. And it's like, do this to get it to activate it. And it wouldn't activate when I did the thing, and it wouldn't blow up the rocks. And I don't know if maybe I'm just stupid, or if it was like, glitching on me or something. Probably stupid. That's still what I'm gonna say. But it probably was. It probably was me being stupid. But again, Prime was really good. I want to play it. I want to play it again. I want to replay it. I want to finish it. Next game, Animal Crossing, the original. It came with the memory card. Yes, that's the special Animal Crossing memory card. It's included. I have it. I still have it. There's very little space on that. It's basically just enough space for Animal Crossing. which is good because the Animal Crossing for the GameCube took up a lot of space. It really did, uh, like a lot. Animal Crossing GameCube, great game. I loved it. The other ones are much better. Uh, it's limited. I do I do wish they brought back the NES machines that you get in this game, and also I feel like the villagers in this game uh were actually a lot more had a lot more personality than in later games. Uh, because I realized that when someone pointed it out in a YouTube video, I'm like, I guess yes you were. I guess that is true because they insult you more and they laugh at your death. They're like, "Oh, I thought you died. Ha 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 ha." It's funny because you were gone for so long. I don't know. It was my first Animal Crossing game. It was really enjoyable. I really liked it. Uh, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Uh, yeah. It was a great game. I kind of want to. I said with the Wild World, I kind of want to go back and replay it. Maybe I'll do that on stream. But the problem with that is that because I have such small windows to stream that it might not really work well. Just it would take like weeks for me to go back and play it, and who knows. Especially since I had yesterday off. I probably should have streamed. I felt like I should have streamed. I kind of wanted to stream, but at the same time, I didn't. I don't know why. Uh, but yeah, I should have. I feel like I should have streamed yesterday. Um, I was thinking about doing Tony Hawk and trying to finish that and then doing this today, but yeah. Although I know normally I don't have today off. My schedule for this week is fucked up. There's just stuff going on. I'm sure I'll get into it during my normal stream. I'm sure. Uh, but yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll play it. Maybe I'll play it like once and kind of just fuck around and whatnot. I don't know. We'll see. Um, and then Crazy Tatsy. I played this game on. Was it a Let's Play or was it a stream? I think it was a stream. Crazy Tatsy is amazing. It's such a great game. It's a classic. Uh, I talked about with early on during Mario Pinball about the Godfathers that had the pinball machine. They also had this machine, a machine with Crazy Tatsy on it, and I really love that machine. It's really great, and that's why I end up getting this game because I like and it's still really good. There's like a couple modes that I don't really understand the difference is between them. Even still, but it's a fun game. I love it. And then Jimmy Neutron Boy Genius. Just like the Game Boy game, it's completely different. I actually did this one, a Let's Play on this one. Probably the last Let's Play I did before I started streaming instead. I mean, it was alright, I guess. It wasn't as good as I remembered. But it was, I mean, it was a game, I guess. Shovelware, I mean, it wasn't great. Let's not lie. I was blinded by nostalgia, and then nostalgia decided to slap me in the face and be like, "No, this game is shit, and you know it's shit. Now deal with it." And then that's Sonic Gem Collection. Very glad I found this. I don't remember exactly where I got it from. So it has Sonic CD, Sonic the Fighter, and Sonic R, along with 6 bonus Game Gear classics: Sonic the Hedgehog 2, Sonic Spinball, Sonic the Hedgehog Triple Trouble, Sonic Drift 2, Tails Sky Patrol, and Tails Adventure. I really want to play Sonic R, even though I know the game is shit, but I want to play it. I want to try and get someone to play it with me. Also, I want to try uh, Tails Sky Patrol, Tails Adventures. Maybe I should try. But yeah, it's. I'm glad I found this. I like it. It's like three must-have hits, and including Sonic CD and 6+ bonus games. Why not just say 9 games in total? Why do this bonus game thing? That doesn't make sense. Either way, I wanna play Sonic R. I don't I know it's gonna be terrible, but I want to play Sonic R. Next game. This is a very big game for my child. Kirby Air Ride. This was a great game. I love this game. It was honestly, I never played the actual racing mode very much. It was all city. What was it called? I want to say City Escape, but I know that's not right. Uh, City something. That was probably the main thing I played. Me and my brother played this a lot, and then Top Ride was another game mode. Oh, that was such a good game mode. I love Top Ride. I wish I got to play it more. But Top Ride was so fucking fun. It it was basically a top down racer, and you get like items, and it was so good. But yeah, so I never really played the actual racing portion of it very much. I played the city one and the both the actual city and then the free roam. Free roam was probably the one I played the most. Like me and my brother, we would go around and fly around and mess with there was some. It was a good game. It was really good. Kirby Air Ride. It's honestly amazing the Mandela effect. Everyone thinks it's Kirby's Air Ride, but it's actually just Kirby Air Ride. And I said Kirby's Air Ride like right when I pulled it up too. It's honestly it's amazing, really. It's interesting, but it's yeah, it was a good game. I like this game. It's a classic. It's a classic of my childhood. Another great game, Mario Superstar Baseball. Really, really good Mario sports game. Really good. I really like this one. They did a Wii remake called Super Sluggers, I think, which my brother has. So we played that one a lot too. But this one was I really liked this one. This one was really good. It was I never really liked Mario sports games that much, but I love this one. This one was great. It's just baseball. And then next game, Digimon Rumble Arena 2 for the GameCube. It's a Smash Bros clone with Digimon. Honestly, the game is good. I did enjoy the game. However, it was also kind of broken uh with certain characters. Especially okay, so basically you had the normal Digimon you fight, which digivolved, and fortunately there was also like Dark Geomon and Dark Agumon and stuff, along with kind of kind of clones really of the other character of a couple other characters. But they had a lot of there was only like three of those. It was Dark Geomon, Dark Gabumon, and Dark Agumon. Was it Gabumon? I don't know. I don't remember. But yeah, there was all the all this all the Digimon you know and love from the shows, and they digivolved, and it was actually really fun. I really enjoyed it. But yeah, at some point you would unlock these other characters that were basically like champion level characters. Uh, and they one of them was really fucking broken. Uh, I forget its name, but he was like the main villain in one of the Digimon movies. He was kind of like plant-like, I guess. It was like he had really long arms, and basically you had a spin attack that you could do for a very long time, and you couldn't hurt him, and it was broken. It was very broken. Yeah, a lot of those special champion ones were broken. So whenever I played it, uh, we were like, no, no one choose those. It's also funny because one of those broken champion Digimon was, if you watched Digimon Frontier, it's the it's the partner, no, not the partner, it's the side character Digimon, the yellow one with the pants. Don't remember his name. He is one of them, and he's an interesting one. One of his abilities is farting, if I remember correctly. That was weird. But yeah, it was still a good game. Objectively, it's probably not that great, but uh, playing it, I had a lot of fun. As long as you don't like, it's definitely not no Smash Bros for sure. Um, and then Digimon World 4. I really like this game. I never beat it because it's fucking hard, and you kind of need another person to play it, and I didn't really have too much to play. It's also some of it's kind of confusing, and it's also kind of annoying because it's saved based upon the character you would play and not like files and stuff, which was really dumb. Uh, yeah, it was a really good game. It was kind of like beat 'em up, I guess. Uh, you would have Digimon, you would have your weapons, like, the classic sword and axe that you would Audiomon's classic axe. Uh Vmon was the main one I played. I love Vmon. Uh Vmon and his classic sword. Uh, it was really good. Unfortunately, I just, not only was it like super hard, but there was a certain point where where we had absolutely no idea what to do or where to go, and it was like, we couldn't continue on, and we had no idea what to do. Uh, I want to beat it. I do really want to play it again. As I said, it's hard. It really is. And the cat wants out. I'll be right back. I released the cat into the wild, so now it can go pee on things. And scratch the couch. Let's see. Yeah, it was. I want to play this game again. I really do. Maybe I'll try streaming it at one point. And then Tony Hawk's Underground. Uh, you know, I've been streaming this. You know what it is and how I feel about it if you were watching the stream. Although there's this little gun thing by, like, where a skateboard is, that I have no idea what that is or where it came from. Like, when I went to go get the game to play it on stream, it was like, what is this? Why is it sticky here? I don't know. But yeah, that's the game I've been playing on stream. I'm almost done with it. Hopefully, the next stream I do, will be this one, and hopefully the last one of this. But it's kind of hard to tell, because that last part is hard. So either the part's gonna be like super long and I'm not gonna beat it, or it's gonna be super short stream and I'm gonna be like, what the fuck do I do now? Uh, Anyways, moving on. I have Tony Hawk's Underground 2, which is, I got it because I really enjoyed Tony Hawk's Underground 1. Honestly, wasn't a fan of this one, though I didn't play it a whole lot, so maybe, you know, maybe, sorry. So I don't know. Maybe I just didn't give it enough of a chance. Uh, there. The story mode was different and kind of dumb, and and I had to do it. I don't know. It wasn't as good. Uh, so I was kind of disappointed in it. It was, you know, but I'm probably not gonna play this one on stream after I beat the first one. I'm gonna move on to a different kind of game. Maybe in the far future, maybe, if I'm still doing this. I don't know why I would, considering my audience is non-existent. Anyways, next one, The Incredibles. actually a good game. It is. I feel like in this time period, uh, like game, I feel like spin-offs tried a bit more. Like shovelware, not spin-offs. I'm sorry. Shovelware tried a bit more than than it did later on, especially with the Wii. I feel like it was a good game. It was enjoyable. Uh, it wasn't great. It wasn't amazing or anything, but I liked it. Uh, and then Super Smash Bros. Melee, great game. Uh, it's like it's everyone's favorite, but I honestly I prefer Ultimate. I'm not gonna lie. Still a great game. It's very big in the competitive scene, which I don't watch because I think the competitive playing it competitively with just uh, Final Destination, no items. It's just boring. It's boring to play. It's boring to watch. But yeah, this was a really good game. I played it a lot. I really loved it. It's a classic. Then I have Lego Star Wars 1 and Lego Star Wars. Hold on. Lego Star Wars 2. Uh, the originals. Which were I liked them. I enjoyed them. They were good. I never really got too big into the Lego games, but I liked this one. This one was the original Star Wars ones were good. I also liked how if you had them on the same memory card, you could actually play the characters from 1 on 2. If you when you unlocked a certain cheat, which I thought was really cool. But yeah, they were good. I enjoyed the Lego series more when they didn't talk, because it was always funny and enjoyable and creative. But yeah, I think these were the first Lego games, right? But yeah, I like these. They were fun. Uh, I played the Superstar Saga, or no, the Super Saga, where it's like both of them. That one's, I mean, it's just them combined. I mean, there's nothing to it. But yeah, Lego Star Wars, I had those. Harvest Moon Magical Melody, I haven't played this one. I got it because it was a good price, and I want to try Harvest Moon. Though this is the one where like they were like really like chubby babies kind of looking. It didn't have a great aesthetic. I'm not gonna lie. Uh, it yeah, sorry. It's I know a little about this game, but I don't. I never played it. It I got it for like because I wanted to try it. Though honestly, from what I've seen of Harvest Moon games, this one probably looks like the least uh, appealing out of all the ones. But I got it because it was there and it was actually a pretty good price. I don't remember what it was, but and then this game. Oh, I'm glad I found this one. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, here it is. Ocarina of Time Master Quest. So, this game is. I'm very glad I found this. This is what I played Ocarina on. It has 2 games on it. Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. Honestly, I literally could not find out the difference. I really couldn't. Like, I honestly don't know what the difference is. There was also some trailers of some of the some other games like F-Zero and Metroid Prime and Wind Waker on this for like bonuses. And on the back it says not for resale. Sorry. But it was oh wait, no, they looked I think they're demos actually. I never actually looked into it very much. Were they demos or are they trailers? I think they were. It said includes demos, so maybe they were demos. I don't know. But yeah, the Ocarina, I'm very glad I found this. I think I got it for a pretty good price too. Again, I need to look up like what's the difference between Master Quest and the original. 1998 Game of the Year. I know that's what the little thing on the top left says. I know you can't tell because it's it's a very bad picture, but that's what it says. Yeah, this Ocarina of Time was a really good game. I was originally playing it on my old channel that I was doing with my friend. Where we did play Ocarina of Time, and it was enjoyable on that. But eventually, I ended up actually just playing it on my own eventually, and it was a great game. I enjoyed it a lot. Probably like no, it's not my. I was gonna say it's like probably it's like my first introduction to Zelda, but no, my first introduction to Zelda was uh, A Link Between Worlds. Was that? No, it wasn't that. Was it? Well, it's the one where you can become flat. That was the one that I first played. It was my brother's. I borrowed it from him and I played it. I really enjoyed that one. I want to get it for myself. Hold on, I need water. And here is another one, kind of similar to the other one, and I'm very happy I found it. I'm actually surprised I found it. Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. Promotional disc includes 4 games. Legend of Zelda 2, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, and a playable demo of The Wind Waker, which my brother played a bit of Majora's Mask, though he didn't end up liking it. But I haven't tried it yet, so. But, and I played Ocarina of Time on the other one before I got this. And I found them both at the flea market I go to every year. Different years. Also, it's not for resale, but, I'm innocent, okay? I'm not the one who sold it. Please don't arrest me, Nintendo. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please call off the hit. I'm sorry. And then Luigi's Mansion, the original. I'm glad. I'm really glad I found this. It was a great game. My brother loves the Luigi's Mansion, the first one. And then I love this. I still think 3 is better, but this is still an amazing game. A lot of people were pissed that it was a launch title instead of a Mario game. This is very much superior to a normal Mario game. I'm gonna say it. It is. And I know nowadays a lot of people will agree with me, but back then it was kind of like Wind Waker, where people are like, "Oh my god, the art style, it's terrible," and nowadays people are like, "You guys are fucking stupid. It's an amazing game." Which again, I have the Wii U version. I need to play it. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion is great. I paid. I actually remember what I paid for this. I paid $20 at GameStop before GameStop stopped selling GameCube games. I was very glad I found it. I actually went there kind of looking for a game like this, hoping to find it. Oh yeah, I remember the Zelda collection. I think was like 60, which I'm fine with that. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion, great. And then this game, I got at Value Village because my dad wanted me to get it. Starsky and Hutch. I have no idea who these people are. My dad was like, "Oh, I remember these people. I love these people. Can you get it? I want to try playing it." Hasn't played it, so I haven't even played it because I don't know who these are. I know they're supposed to be like cops or something. A massive, officially licensed game of the massive 70s TV series Starsky and Hutch. It looked. I don't know what type of game this is. I see car a lot. There's a lot of it's talking about like driving a lot too. So I don't know. From the back, what I'm more or less getting is that you're driving the car and you're having shootouts as you guys are driving or something like that. I don't know. Maybe it's like a GTA kind of world, except for you're not a criminal that shoots civilians, but like an actual uh, but cops. I don't know. No, I only got this because my dad's like, "Oh, it's cheap. I want to play it. You get it." And I'm like, "Okay." And then no one has played it. And then Mario Golf, Toadstool Tour. Honestly, I couldn't really get into this one. It was probably it's one of the first games we got with the GameCube. I'm trying to think, because when we bought the GameCube, or my dad came home with the GameCube, he had a couple of games with him. I'm trying to think what they were. This was one of them. I think Jimmy Neutron was one of them. There was Disney Football, which that isn't mine. And then he got Mickey's Magical Mirror for my sister, which I actually played. It's actually not bad. It's kind of interesting. At least an interesting concept. I feel like there was another one. I don't remember, but yeah, it was. I couldn't get into it. It's golf. I mean, it wasn't. Yeah, I just couldn't. And then Trash Wrath of Quartets. Got that one. I mean, I played it a bit. I never finished it. I wasn't like that into it as a kid. Might try it again. Especially since I got the Trash trilogy for the Spots. So hopefully I might play it again at some point, but who knows? Next game. I really love this game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sad that not a lot of people wanted to play it with me. Drone Racers. Or it's kind of like a Mario Kart kind of game. You drive. Hold on. Whoops. I dropped a thing. It's actually a Lego racing game. It's racing. It's like Mario Kart. There was racing mode, a battle mode, items and stuff. I did enjoy this one. I really did. But not a lot of people wanted to play it because they wanted to play, Mario Kart or something like that, which, I think is sad. It's definitely a good game. I definitely enjoyed it. It's not it's no Mario Kart or anything like that, but it was fun. I wish I got to play it more. Next game, stuff I'm very glad to have because these are like 100 plus to find. Pokemon Coliseum, which I did on my old channel, Legendary Slackers. I did a let's play of it with my friend. That was fun. That was pretty fun. I love Pokemon Coliseum. Is great. It's kind of more like more story, I guess. Even though the story kind of doesn't really make sense in some capacity, but it was a really fun game. I really enjoyed it. It's very sought after and rare game nowadays, especially the sequel, Gale of Darkness, which is so much better than the first one, and I love this game. I want to stream it. However, I kind of considering it's a sequel, I'm not sure if I want to just stream it or if I want to play Coliseum first. However, I already played Coliseum technically not that long ago. I guess a couple years with on the other channel. And I don't know. I don't really want to play it again. At least right now, not right now. because I actually have played these games multiple times. Um, so I don't know. Maybe I'll just play it and be like, if you want to see the first one, just go to the other dead channel, the shitty one. But yeah, these were such great games with like. Uh, the enemy's plans didn't really make sense with the shadow Pokemon, but you know it was really enjoyable. I really like these games. Yeah, if you had a chance to play them, I would recommend playing them. They are amazing. And then I got this game Hulk, which I originally played this game at a friend's house. Uh, and I didn't really actually play the game. Basically, what we mainly did was just run around and just in the hub world in the beginning, just destroy things and throw cars and whack people with light poles. Like it was really fun. And then I end up getting it myself eventually because much later on, uh, not when I was older, I think probably an adult because I saw it and I'm like, oh, I remember this game. I wanna get it. So I did get it, and then I did go around the hub world and I messed around with it. But I also tried to play the actual game. Uh, I mean, I kind of prefer what I was doing as a kid, especially since as you move on, stronger enemies show up in the hub world and kind of like messes things up. Just especially if you want to go around and just like whack people like baseballs or destroy buildings or. I mean, it's a good game. It's definitely a better game. It's better than the Wii version. I'll tell the Wii one. I'll say that. Um, it was. I don't think I finished like the main story, but I did play it, and I did play it a lot, and it was really fun. Especially as a kid. Uh, and yeah, I played it a lot as a kid when I went over to my friend's house. It was enjoyable. Uh, and then I have Twilight Princess, which I haven't played yet. My brother played it. He really liked it. Uh, it's on my list, just like a lot of games. I have a lot of games on my list that I want to play. So I do want to play it eventually. It's definitely it's definitely one of the ones I really want to play. Glad I managed to find it. But yeah, I haven't played it yet, so don't have a whole lot to say about it. And then Sonic Riders. I really like this game. Okay, a lot of people, I'm sure, shit on it. I like this game. It's a good game. It's a good racing game. Has it's not really like that much of a Mario Kart clone, unlike all the other racing games. There isn't really any. I guess there is power ups, kind of isn't at the same time. If oh, it was a fun game. I enjoyed it. Uh, there was it's sorry. Uh, Unfortunately, the only other versions of this game, or later on, is sequels. I guess is the Wii version, which my brother has. Wasn't as good as this one, and then the shitty Connect one, which is disappointment, and probably the thing people remember most when they hear of Sonic Riders. But the GameCube version, the first one, is really good. I really enjoyed it, playing it as a kid. The cat wants back in. I'll be right back. Coming in? You gonna help me? Or are you gonna come in? I see you to come in, my. Sorry about that. The next game, this is actually a really good one. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Different from the Game Boy one. I really enjoyed this game. It was really good. Uh, it, again, not like amazing, but I did enjoy it. I enjoyed playing it. I kind of want to play it again. Maybe I'll stream it. Uh, and then I have the one previous, Chamber of Secrets, which I got hoping that it would be like the PC games that I can't play anymore because they're old. But it wasn't, and I was pretty disappointed about that. So I didn't play it a whole lot. Maybe I'll go back one day and actually give it a chance. But I didn't play it a whole lot. I was just kind of, I was just too disappointed that it was not the same game because I had my hopes, but it's not. Sorry, it's probably not a bad game because again, I like the third one. The third one was really good, but it, but I never really gave it a chance. So, and then Sonic Heroes. This game is sucks. I'm not gonna lie, it's awful. Um, the three mechanics. I mean, it seems like a nice idea, but it doesn't really work too much in practice, especially when considering you have to keep stopping the switch and destroy things, and the level designs isn't like the best, and the story is shit, which no surprising it's a Sonic game, especially with Team Rose, which is so stupid it doesn't make sense why they're there. I hate Team Rose. Uh, Amy is such an annoying little. She gets better, and in the comments, I do like her, but like especially in Adventure 1 and 2. Like, oh my god, I fucking hated her. Like, yeah, her entire story is like, Froggy and this other Chatula or whatever that never appears ever again, got kidnapped by Metal Sonic, and for some reason they think it's Sonic because it was in a newspaper apparently, like a picture of Sonic taking them, but it was Metal Sonic, and that was their motivation. Cream and Big wanted to save their friend. Amy just used them to get Sonic. Essentially, that's essentially what it was. She's like, yeah, we gotta go get Sonic, and they're like, and save our friends, and they're like, she's like, yeah, she did that too. I think, yeah, she was. And then there's the Chaotix, when they were a stupid detective, where they made them a stupid detective agency, unlike in the comments, which I actually much prefer, where they were actually Knuckles Chaotix. They were the dumb, useless detective agency. And then they also had really no point of being in the game, and yeah, I don't know. It wasn't great. It really wasn't. I'm sorry. Uh, and that game isn't really a game. It's actually a demo disc. Actually, I have a lot of demo discs. I do collect them. I actually have some for the PlayStation that I didn't show in the last part, which I feel like I should have. I kind of regret not showing them. But I have this one. It has playable demos of Sonic Adventure DX, Billy Hatchard, Beautiful Joe, Splinter Cell, and Soul Calibur 2. And then it also includes sneak peeks of um, F F-Zero GX, Wind Waker, Star Wars Rebel Strike, football and football 2004, Madden and whatnot. Oh, there's two downloadable games you can download to your Game Boy: WarioWare Inc. and Doctor X Mario. Or you downloaded them from your Game Boy to the GameCube or something. I don't know. I think you've downloaded from the GameCube to the Game Boy, or like you plug in the Game Boy and you can play them. Uh, with like the Game Boy adapter, like not like the kind I have, but like an actual cord that you would like use to like that you could use like to trade Pokemon in Coliseum and Gale Darkness with like the Game Boy versions. And then Animal Crossing also had a thing where if you put in the game the plug in the Game Boy, you could actually go to another island and mess around with that. Um, which which they eventually did add an island that you could go to New Leaf, I think. Uh, but yeah, that was this thing. It's a demo disc. I remember when I bought this, the people were like, that's not a game, right? And I'm like, yeah, I know. I don't know. I have so many of the at spots, original at spots and 360 demo discs, and then I said I had a PlayStation demo disc. I actually want to do a stream where I actually play a lot of those demo discs, and I'm hoping to do that at some point. But I'm actually kind of excited because I want to check out some of those demos. Yeah, again, I should have included the PlayStation demos in my last bit, but it is what it is. I'm actually really glad I found this. It's pretty cheap too because people are like, oh, it's just demo disc. No one will want that. Well, I'm like, I want that. So take that. Then there's this one. This was one I got kind of early on. Spider-Man for the GameCube. Don't remember a whole lot about it. It's based off the first movie. There's Green Goblin, and he's in the Green Goblin design for like the first movie. Oh no, I guess it's not based off the movie. He has it. Green Goblin definitely has the movie thing, but he also includes Shocker and Vulture apparently, and some other villains. I don't really remember a whole lot about this game. I played it a bit, but I didn't play it a whole lot. I never beat it. I mean, I didn't really care for it. It's just shovelware. I don't think it was a bad game, in all honesty. Because nowadays, if I played it, I think I might like it. Maybe not like something as like amazing or anything, but I think I would enjoy it. I might enjoy it, possibly, but who knows? And then Shadow the Hedgehog, which is also not a great game, but at the same time, I love it. I honestly do. I feel like it's part nostalgia, or mainly nostalgia, actually. But I did really enjoy this game. And I guess it's not bad, but objectively, it's not. It's not great. Lots of glitches, and I did like the branching paths. I thought that was really interesting. There's guns, which is a thing. And then vehicles, which were also a thing. Which I never used unless they made me, and those were like the worst levels. But yeah, it was. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I end up actually getting the true ending, which this is another game I want to play on stream. I'm probably not gonna get the true ending. If I do, it's more like I'm gonna play it a couple times and get a couple different paths. And I doubt I'll get all the endings. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Who knows? But it's just I don't know. It's just a game to play. It's not. I mean, it's not great, but it's not like awful. I guess. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those so bad it's good kind of games. I don't know. But I liked it. So, I might play it again for a stream. But we'll see. And then there's Lord of the Rings Return of the King. I have never seen Lord of the Rings. I have never read the books. But I have played this game. And I played it completion because it is a really good game. It is. It is a 2-player game. Me and my friend played it a lot. It's a good game. I really enjoyed it. Kind of beat 'em up ish style, I guess, but it was. And you could like level up your character, I guess. I don't know. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it was definitely a good game. Probably my only knowledge of Lord of the Rings comes from this. It's the only Lord of the Rings media I've ever really consumed. Because as I said, I didn't watch the movies, and I don't really care to watch the movies, in all honesty. Or read the books. And then I have Soul Calibur 2, which I bought not that long ago. I don't like fighting games. really. But the main reason I got this is just because Link's in it. Honestly, that's the only reason I got it. Uh, sorry. Uh, it's just like what am I saying? Uh, yeah, it's the only reason I got it. I got it at that flea market again. I think I paid like probably like 40 or 50 bucks for it. It works. I played it. Um, Nothing I really care for because it's a fighting game, and as I said, I don't like fighting games, or at least 2D fighting games. Um, Wario World, really good game. It's Mario spinoff. You play as Wario, trying to collect your riches that you've lost. It's a really good game. Platformer puzzle. I really enjoyed it. I kind of want to play it again. Kind of, yeah. Maybe at some point, but it's still a really good game. You have to, you try and collect your treasures that you've lost, and because Wario is apparently really fucking rich. Um, but yeah, I liked it. I really enjoyed it. It was good. I don't. No, never mind. And then you guys should probably know this game, Over the Hedge. I played it on stream. Really, really good game. It has no reason being as good as it is. Again, as I said, I feel like Shovelware during this time period had more quality to them than nowadays, especially. But yeah, it was a really good game. It was. If you want to know more, you can watch the stream. I really enjoyed it. Another game, Stretch Super Slam. That's kind of like a stretch. It's very similar to Rumble Arena, essentially. But you're playing a Shrek. Not not a bad game. Not amazing or anything, but I did enjoy it. When I did play it, I like how he's giving what is that supposed to be Sir Arthur? If I think or no Prince Charming. He's Prince Charming. That's right. He's giving Prince Charming a Nogi. Wow, that's how they fight. Yeah, but I did like this game. It wasn't amazing or anything, but it was definitely fun when you did play it. Again, as I said, I feel like Shovelware had a bit higher quality than now. There's definitely some shitty ones though. A lot of shitty ones, but still. And then I have Mario Party 7. I'm very very attached to this game. I did play it on stream a bit, where I played with myself and some fake friends that I made. Friend 1, friend 2, and friend 3. My original plan with the stream was kind of like pretend that that they were real and just be a very lonely man, which I am, but uh I don't know. It didn't really go as well, and especially when someone showed up and I got like really embarrassed and nervous, and I don't feel bad, it's just how it was. You know, I'm still trying to get comfortable. Uh but yeah, I played this game a lot with my dad and my brother when we were a little kid. When we were little, it was my there wasn't a lot of games my dad played with us, but this was one of them. It was really fun, really enjoyable. 6 and 7 are my favorites. I think 6 is objectively better, but 7 will always have a special place in my heart. And I ended up giving my brother all our Mario Party games because he's a Mario Party nut. But I did actually end up finding this game recently, and I bought it. It was like 45, 40, something like that. It was a pretty good price, and I'm very glad I bought it. And which I also, along with this game, I also bought Sunshine too, because it was also, I think this one was like 30 something, 35. Uh, Also really good price for for Sunshine, which is very sought after. My brother actually has this game for the GameCube. He played it. He said he likes it, but it's not it's all right. And I do have the 3D Mario thing for the Switch, which that does have this game. But I wanted the original because I'm weird like that, and it's in my collection now. Uh, I don't know when I'll play it. Maybe I'll play it eventually, but it isn't like something that I'm like really interested in. I have a lot of other games above that I want to play. Uh, and so yeah, I might play it at some point. I might not. It's it's mainly there for my collection because I'm weird, and I know I will play it at some point, but I don't know when that will be. And then this other game you guys should know, Star Fox Adventure. Uh, I really, again, I like this game, but oh my god, that button mashing, I cannot fucking get past for the life of me. I really cannot. So I shelved this game at least for now for streaming. Uh, I do want to attempt to go back to it at some point. Maybe at some point I'll. My dad's really good at button mashing. From Mario Party. He always won them in Mario Party. So maybe I'll like put the GameCube in to the TV and be like, "Hey, can you help me with this?" And see if he can beat it, because I surely can't. I feel like it's very rigged. Uh, but yeah, I do want to. Hopefully, I can stream it again at some point. But for now, it's shelved. Uh, I apologize if you enjoyed that. I don't know why you would, because it's me. But it's still, I apologize. And then, my last game, which is one I really want to play. I will play soon, hopefully. Here, Mario and 1,000 Year Door. I want this. I want to play this. My brother played this already. He really liked it. I want to play it. Yeah, I just haven't yet, and I don't know why. Because it's just like some of the other games I have, where like I got because I really wanted to play them. I just haven't played it yet. I don't know why. I honestly don't. I have no excuse for why I haven't played it yet. I don't know. Maybe I kind of want to. I do kind of feel like I want to finish Mario Party, or sorry, not Mario, Paper Mario 1 before I play Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door, even though they're like not connected at all. And I need to finish Paper Mario 1. I don't know. Again, I got no excuse for why I haven't finished that. I really enjoyed that game too, and I don't know why I didn't. But again, this is a game it's on my list of games I really want to play. Paid $65 for this. It is a steal, because nowadays I've seen it for like 100 or something like that, just like Coliseum and Gale Darkness. It is a sought after game, and I'm very glad I got it. When I did, I almost didn't buy it because it was 65. But even though, honestly, that's a good price. Even when I did buy it, bought at a specialty store, and the specialty store is normally like really overpriced in a lot of stuff. But I feel like this was reasonably priced, or was it 70? I don't remember. It was around there. It was still I still want to play it. It's definitely one of the tops on my list. But yeah, that should be my last. That's my last GameCube game. It's probably one of my biggest. The next time I do this, it will be all my Xbox games. Which, oh my god, I don't know when I'll do it, because I gotta take pictures of all of them. But who knows? Next stream I do, will be Tony Hawk 1, where I will hopefully beat it. It probably won't be until like next Sunday or Monday, because as I said, my schedule's all messed up. And I normally have 3 days off. I lost one of those days, and I'm working, and I worked Wednesday and Sunday, which is normally days I don't work, and I have Tuesday off, which is, today, which is a day I normally do work. So, so I don't know. My schedule's all over the place. It's very weird coming in on days you're supposed to have off, or like not waking up at a certain, because I woke up at 10 today, which is normally when I wake up to get ready. And I'm like, because, well, I guess not today, but yesterday, because I worked at midnight, and Monday is woke up at 10 on Monday to get ready to work my shift at Tuesday at midnight. It's confusing for some people. I know. I'm sorry. Um, but yeah. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. This is about my game collection. So, oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Uh, okay, so I'm going to end it here. Since I don't have any more games at the moment, at least set up. So I will do part 3. I don't know when I will do part 3. It will probably be a bit. Yes, it's gonna take more work than my other than these other two, because there's a lot more games. Like, legitimately, I mean that. Like, 360 was the game I played the most, especially in like middle school and up. And then the one was my main console after the 360, and those Xbox isn't my main console. My main way of playing games. So I got a lot of them. And just like all the other games, a lot of them I haven't played yet. They're on my list, but I haven't played them. Uh, anyways, yeah. So hopefully I will see you non-existent audience next week for when I finally kill Eric and Tony Hawk. So yeah. Hope this was enjoyable for someone. So thanks for stopping by.